I need to tell you this. It's no coincidence that you found this video. You needed to hear this. Something within you brought you here because you're ready to receive it. You're in a transition phase, maybe the biggest one of your life. And I want you to take this in. Wherever you are right now, appreciate it. Not because it's easy, but because it matters. This moment, no matter how challenging or overwhelming, is the foundation for the next version of you, the one that's about to emerge. You are exactly where you're meant to be. Listen to me. I know you feel it. Something big is changing. Maybe you've had this sense for a while, like something is in the air, like your life, the way you know it, is about to completely transform. And you know what? You're absolutely right. You might feel like you've been walking through a fog, unsure of where you're headed. But here's the truth. Every single step you've taken, even the ones that felt like missteps, have been leading you here. You've been planting seeds of growth, healing, and transformation. And now, they're starting to bloom. Slowly, maybe even quietly. But trust me, the shifts you're feeling are very real. The things that used to hold you back, people, circumstances, habits, they no longer fit you. Maybe you've already noticed this. You've grown. You've chosen to live more intentionally, to be braver, to listen to yourself more deeply. And that decision has changed everything. It might even feel like you're constantly reflecting, thinking, overanalyzing, maybe too much. But let me tell you something. That's the price of healing. You're building an inner strength that nothing and no one can take from you. I know there are moments when you wish you could just be normal, feel less, think less. But honestly, you're not like the majority. You're not here to drift through life without questioning, growing, or healing. Your ability to reflect on yourself and work on who you are is a gift, even if it doesn't always feel like it. It shows that you're ready to take responsibility for your life, and that alone is a massive step forward. Have you noticed how some things just don't resonate with you anymore? Maybe certain people, places, or even thoughts feel off. That's because you've shifted. You've stepped into a new version of yourself, one that's operating on a higher frequency. And here's the thing, you can't go back to the old ways. You've outgrown them. And that's a beautiful, powerful thing. Maybe you've started to notice that the things you've dreamed about are slowly becoming tangible. That's not a coincidence. The work you've done, emotionally and energetically, is beginning to show in your physical reality. But this is just the beginning. What lies ahead is bigger than you can imagine. And when I say bigger, I don't just mean success in a material sense. I mean true abundance in your heart, your mind, your life. You're going to attract people, places, and opportunities that align with the person you're becoming. I know it hasn't been easy. There were moments when you thought you couldn't keep going. But look at you now. You didn't give up. You kept getting back up, even when no one was watching. That says everything about your strength. And the best part? That strength comes from within you. It's always been there. Maybe you didn't see it, but it's been there, and it's going to carry you forward. You've been through storms that felt endless, moments where the weight of it all seemed too much to bear. But every single time, you found a way to rise again. Even when the world felt silent, even when no one was there to cheer you on or acknowledge your fight, you showed up for yourself. And that says more about who you are than any external success ever could. Your strength isn't loud. It doesn't demand attention. It's quiet, resilient, and deeply rooted. It's the kind of strength that rebuilds, that grows through cracks, that refuses to be broken. Maybe you've overlooked it, brushing off your own courage because you're so focused on what's next. But take a moment, just one moment, to realize how incredible it is that you're still standing, still growing, still here. I want you to understand something. Strength doesn't mean never falling. It doesn't mean you're never tired, never afraid, never uncertain. True strength is about continuing anyway. It's about picking yourself up on the days when it feels impossible. It's about embracing your scars as proof that you didn't let the world defeat you. And you, my friend, are the living embodiment of that strength. You didn't just survive, you evolved. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt has shaped you into someone who is unshakable, someone who knows how to navigate the chaos, how to find the light even when everything feels dark. That's not something everyone can do. It's a gift, even if it doesn't always feel like one. And it's a gift that will carry you through whatever comes next. Now, I know you're still on this journey, healing, growing, finding your way. And it's not always linear. There will be days when it feels like you've taken a step backward, when old fears or habits resurface. That's okay. Growth isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's messy, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. You've already proven to yourself that you're capable of more than you once believed. The doubts you've faced, the struggles you've overcome, they're all evidence that you are more powerful than you think. And here's the thing, the journey doesn't end here. In fact, this is just the beginning. You're stepping into a new chapter, one where you get to decide what you want, who you want to be, and how you want to show up in the world. So, as you move forward, remember this, you are your own hero. No one else can do this for you. But that's the beauty of it. You don't need anyone else to. You have everything you need within you. The strength, the resilience, the determination. It's all there, waiting for you to tap into it. Trust yourself. Lean into your own power. And know that whatever comes next, you've already proven that you can handle it. And while you're doing this, don't forget to celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins, the moments of peace, the progress you've made. Because those little victories add up. They're proof that you're moving forward. Even when it feels slow, even when it feels uncertain, you are becoming the person you were always meant to be, step by step, day by day. Look at you now. Look at how far you've come. And just imagine, if you've already made it through everything you thought you couldn't, what else are you capable of? The answer is simple. Anything. Everything. You just have to keep going. And you will. Because that's who you are. There's one thing I need to tell you. Stop placing your trust in external things or people. You don't need that anymore. Everything you need is already within you. It's not about waiting for the world to validate you. It's about validating yourself, about trusting yourself. You are the one who will save yourself. You are the one creating the life you want. That's the truth you need to hold on to. You might feel like you're constantly battling your own thoughts, but let me tell you something. That level of self-awareness is rare. Yes, it's exhausting at times, but it's also what's helping you break free from old patterns. It's what's allowing you to step into your power. And even if it feels like you're doing this alone, you're not. You're never alone. Here in this community, we're building something bigger. You're part of it. You're not alone in this process. We're growing, learning, and healing together. And I want you to know, I'm proud of you. Even if we've never met, I feel the effort you're putting in, the way you're pushing through, the way you're evolving. That inspires me. And it's proof that you're on the right path. You've been through so much and still, you're here. Still growing, still hoping, still believing in something greater. And that's why I know that you're destined for something incredible. But it starts with trusting yourself more deeply than ever before. Trusting that you are enough. Trusting that everything you've gone through has prepared you for what's next. Because it has. So take a moment. Look back at everything you've overcome. And then look ahead with trust. Because what's coming is beautiful. It won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. And I'll be here to remind you of that. This is your time, your chance. And I'm so grateful to be a part of your journey.